Dzień dobry, witam w kolejnym odcinku Stereotypów, który walczy i czasami też promuje niektóre stereotypy, te dobre, o niektórych krajach europejskich. Dzisiaj wybierzemy się do kraju szczególnego, kraju, w którym są najwyżsi ludzie na świecie, kraju, który jest największym eksporterem tulipanów. Ten kraj ma najstarszy hymn na świecie i jest krajem wiatraków. Jak się pewnie domyślacie, mówimy o Niderlandach, czyli Holandii. And they have upstairs somewhere camera, so they also see us.
Oh yeah, they have a
yeah. They see us.
But I
from
just
there.
look to you. I don't have to look in the
Thank
camera.
you, Vera.
Yeah, it's a nice
I look
view.
at you too. You are a center of Sodomy and Gomorrah in the world.
No, we're
Every
not.
perversion, every
don't think
bad
so.
thing comes from the Netherlands.
No, I
That's
think-
what we think.
It's funny, no velo. Oh,
Yes.
our bicycles to Germany. Oh, that's a naughty book.
Yes, come to Germany. Your bicycle is already there. And he's called Mr. Polska. He's Dominik Czajka, and he
Yeah.
was born in Toruń in Poland. Ktoś, kto dla mnie szczególnie jest bardzo ważny. Europosłanka, deputowana z frakcji postępowej Socjalistów i Demokratów, podobnie jak ja, początkująca eurodeputowana Vera Tax. Hello, Vera.
Hello, Robert. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Do you know how is hello in Polish?
Hello. I think dzień dobry.
How come you know dzień dobry?
Well, I know I listened to you, but I worked when I was a student. I worked on a farm, and we have a lot of Polish people working. So I know, I guess, a few words. Pomidorek.
Pomidorek, which
Yeah,
is...
we did tomaten plukken.
Yes,
Yeah.
little tomato.
Yeah.
When you think about Poland, three things come to your mind,
Three things come to nice people.
which is a stereotype.
It's a
not the case.
stereotype. Okay, I think the
You look
people I know
surprised.
are really nice. Catholic. And yeah, Warsaw. I love Warsaw. Yeah.
Have you been?
Yes, once.
Okay,
Yeah.
only in Warsaw?
Only in Warsaw and in Wrocław.
Wrocław. Oh, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
They're both beautiful cities. What do you think is the stereotype of the Polish people or the Dutch people? And what Polish people think about Dutch?
But I think that we are really blunt, so really direct. And maybe that's for Polish people and a lot of other countries a bit too direct. Maybe not so nice, but we don't mean it that way. We mean it nice, but we are really to the point.
When I think about Netherlands, what comes to my mind is tulips, cheese, gay, marijuana, and
Yeah.
maybe Amsterdam.
Okay, yes.
Is it a nice picture of the Netherlands?
I think I know this is the picture people have from other countries, and I think it's a correct picture. But it's also for Poland, we are more than that. But it's definitely. I don't think we have more gay people than in Poland, but we are maybe more explicit about it. Yeah.
You are a center of Sodomy and Gomorrah in the world.
No, we're
every
not.
perversion, every
don't think
bad
so.
thing comes from the Netherlands.
No, I
That's
think
what we think.
all the other people do it behind closed doors, so you don't see it. That's a difference, I think.
So in Netherlands, you don't have curtains in your windows.
No, that's one of the things in the Netherlands. We have open curtains. If you walk through by night in the street, you can look inside all the houses. Yeah.
And see this Sodomy and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why don't you have curtains?
I don't know. Yeah, we have curtains, but we don't feel like closing them. I think because we are a small country, so we are really used to live close to another. Yeah, and if you live close to another, it's difficult to keep secrets. So why have secrets, maybe?
And where from comes the tolerance, this symbol of the Netherlands?
That's a good question, because in the Netherlands now we think at the moment that these issues are being, we are less liberal than we used to be in like the 70s or the 80s. So it changes also in the Netherlands. But where does it come from? I don't know, because I was raised in it. So I think we are a small country, and so all the other countries are bigger. So we are used to being adaptive to other influences, and therefore maybe because our main issue is to trade. We want to trade, and if you trade, you have to be open to other cultures and maybe also to the differences in your own culture. Or differences, all the issues you have.
So I start praying that Polish government will trade more, so to become more tolerant.
Yeah,
now.
maybe.
Ooh, I have this atlas of the world prejudices, and
Yeah.
then there is a chapter about how Europe is being seen by the Dutch people.
Yeah.
And it's in French, unfortunately.
It's funny, no vélo. Oh,
Yes.
our bicycles to Germany. Oh, that's a naughty book.
Yes. Come to Germany. Your bicycle is already there. This
Yeah.
might be a promotion slogan for promoting Germans in the Netherlands.
That's funny.
But you say what they say about Poland?
I cannot read it.
Provider of prostitutes.
Oh.
That we are provider of prostitutes in the Netherlands.
Oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, no, I don't think. Yeah. That's a different. It's a difficult story. No, it's not a story. It's difficult that we have prostitutes, and I think one of the things that Amsterdam is famous about is the red light district. But I don't think we are not proud of that. Sometimes it seems like the Dutch are proud of that, but I don't think we are. It is nothing to be proud about, and it's terrible that people sell their bodies. So, and I didn't know that we thought that of Polish people, but I guess there are a lot of foreign people being, I don't know why,
I think
doing this work, and it's terrible. For me,
This
it's
is an
terrible.
old stereotype also. I think it's changing.
I did not hear it. I did not know it, no.
Good. Okay.
But the bicycles from Germany, yeah, that's
You
a
had it,
stereotype. Yeah.
Yes. Another thing we provide to the Netherlands besides this, which is a stereotype as we say, is Mr. Polska. Have you heard about Mr. Polska?
No?
No. Then you don't listen to rap music. He is one of the most popular rappers loved by the young Dutch people.
Okay.
And he's a Pole.
Okay.
And he's called Mr. Polska. He's Dominik Czajka, and he was born in Toruń in Poland. And he is extremely popular among young Dutch people. And we can listen a little bit of his song.
Ja tak jak kot, 7 żyć i baluję całą noc. Tak jak kot, 7 żyć i baluję.
What you provide to Poland are tulips,
Yes.
which we think are originally from the Netherlands, which is not true.
It's originally from Turkey, and it was also trade because they were really rare at that time in the Golden Age. So it was a kind of paying. You could, like gold. It was used by really rare tulips were really expensive. So it was also a trade of money also. And then I think we just loved them and we just grew them.
You're producing 650 million kilos of cheese annually. It's a lot. And you eat 15 kilos of cheese a year per consumer. You do so yourself?
Yes, yes. I don't know if it's that much, but yes, we do it in the morning on our sandwich, cheese sandwich, or everything with cheese. Yeah.
And you eat herring with cheese?
No, herring with cheese is a bad idea, I think.
But uncooked and salted herring for celebrating King's Day is a common thing.
Yes,
isn't it?
I have a picture. I brought it because I think it's one of the favorite dishes in the Netherlands. Is this herring with raw onions, and it's really good and healthy for you. Yeah.
Isn't it smelly?
No, it has to be fresh.
It has to be.
So it has the day it comes out of the water, you have to consume it. Yeah, fresh, only fresh. Yeah.
You eat also sandwich with chocolate sprinkles.
Yeah. Hagelslag. You don't know
Sounds
that?
disgusting.
Oh no, I have to bring it to you.
No. I bring to you bigos.
Okay, bring it. I will try it if you try hagelslag.
Okay.
But it's you know pasta, choco pasta.
Huh?
I guess it's the same, but then in little sprinkles. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck eating that. One thing you would recommend Polish people to eat from the Dutch cuisine, they should taste real Netherlands.
Oui.
What that would be?
Okay, I thought the herring, but we already had that. So then I would say the frikandel speciaal. It's a little like a hot dog, but without the bread. And then
Without hot dog.
No, it's a sausage. It's a sausage.
Okay.
You put it open, and then you do mayonnaise, and then you do curry sauce, and then you put in raw onions. It's delicious.
We try.
We like it.
And if we were to find out more about the Netherlands and learn more about the Netherlands, would you recommend anything for us to read?
Well, I thought about that, and I asked some Polish people I know in the hometown where I live, and they recommended me a book. I have also a picture for that. It's called Hollandia, from Marek Orczeszkowski. I did not read the book, but they really told me it is a really nice book from a perspective from a Polish person who was correspondent in Brussels and also visited the Netherlands a lot. And he wrote this book from a Polish perspective, what he thinks about the Dutch people.
Why do you think you were the pioneers of same-sex marriages in the world? Where does it come from? Does it come from this tolerance and openness you described before?
I think, and also because when you are really close to each other, you have to be tolerant to each other. When you see your neighbor is a person who has a male as a partner, and he's male as well, so you cannot, what should you do? Why should you not consent with that? And there are people in the Netherlands who find that difficult, but most of us are like, we like our neighbors, so let's be tolerant.
So what would you recommend? Why should we follow your path of tolerance and not being more conservative and isolated for this tolerance and Sodomy and Gomory and all these terrible things?
No, because it is not Sodom and Gomorrah. I will give a short answer to your question because it has to do with love. And I'm really worrying about in Poland the LGBTI-free zones. I don't understand, and it's really harmful because it is about love. And if you have love to give, it shouldn't matter to which person you give that love, and it is for people, but it is also for families. In the Netherlands, we have families who are LGBTI, and I really believe, as a parent, children have a right to be loved by a father or mother, two fathers, two mothers. That is not important. What important is that you are being loved, and as much love you can need, and that's the way we see it.
Another important step for international debate was legalizing marijuana. Why did you legalize something what in so many countries is still illegal and being criminalized?
Also a good question. There are countries where it's even more legalized than in the Netherlands, because with us it's you can have it but not too much. So it's not like we all do it in public. No, that's also forbidden. I guess it was in the 70s where we thought, let's have a party, and maybe this summer.
You don't remember 70s? Come on, you're too young to remember.
No, but all the good things happened then. I guess
that's what your parents say.
Yeah, and it's not like, I think foreign countries think that it is really legalized in the Netherlands, and that's not true. You can get it, but it's not that we all smoke outside marijuana. No, because it is still forbidden. As a person, you can only have 2 grams with you. If you have more, the police will catch you, and even you go to jail. So it's not that free. No.
What would you recommend for us to adopt from the Netherlands?
Yeah, I hope to be more tolerant to LGBTI and also women's rights. It's so important to have that in your own country. I really hope you get that as well. Yeah.
Me too, and thank you for fighting for that. And I really admire your work in the European Parliament and in your public life on that. And I'm sure many of LGBTI people and women are very grateful for that. Thank you, Vera.
Thank you, Robert.
My guest was Vera Tax from the Netherlands, who probably eats these kind of cookies. How is it called in the Netherlands?
Yeah, it's called stroopwafel.
So you deserve a stroopwafel after this program.
Thank you.
Thank you well.
Thank you very much. Dzień dobry. No.
Dziękuję.
Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Ui, na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're done.
Yes.
It was too long. They were showing me all the time, but it was so interesting that I wanted to continue.
Yes.
We cut the best moments, but every moment was the best.
Sure.
Here,
No,
so
I really
you.
loved it.